You ever get that feeling, that strange sense of connection between what's going on inside your own head and the massive, wide open universe out there? Like the mysteries of the cosmos are somehow reflected in the mysteries inside of you? Well, that's exactly the idea we're going to explore today.
So let's just dive right into this. We are going to unpack a pretty profound idea, one where cutting-edge science and, deep consciousness seem to be arriving at the very same conclusion. It suggests that what we're observing in the farthest reaches of space isn't just data, it's an invitation.
And that right there, that's the big question for our journey today. We're going to connect the dots between the crisis happening in modern cosmology and a very personal, very human challenge. And we'll see if they might just be two sides of the same cosmic coin.
So we kick things off with this powerful tension. Out there, our best scientific models of the universe are literally breaking down. And right in here, our quest for spiritual meaning can sometimes lead us away from ourselves instead of deeper within. Let's start with that inner crisis first. Before you can fly, you really have to be grounded. This idea from a psychologist named John Welwood is basically a safety manual for consciousness. The point isn't to meditate to escape our trauma or our problems, but to build up the inner capacity to be present with them, to inhabit our lives more fully. And this is just so crucial. The big risk is what's called spiritual bypassing, using all these lofty spiritual ideas to sidestep our unresolved psychological stuff. But here's the thing. Real awakening isn't about leaving your messy, complicated humanity behind. It's the exact opposite. It's about landing more completely within yourself. Okay, so now let's turn our gaze outwards. With that safety protocol in place, let's look at the crisis that's unfolding at the very edge of our scientific understanding. Because right now, our map of the universe is starting to look very, very wrong. And we're not talking about minor tweaks here. The universe is expanding way faster than our models say it should. The James Webb Space Telescope is sending back pictures of these impossible early galaxies that are way too big and mature for their age, things that our theories say just shouldn't exist. These are profound cracks in the very foundation of modern cosmology. And listen, when a Nobel Prize winner says something like this, you know we're at a historic turning point. He's basically admitting that the old map has taken us as far as it can. It's like an open invitation to find a new one. So if our old materialist outside-in map is failing, what could a new one even look like? Well, the answer we're exploring here starts with a pretty radical shift in our most basic identity. Okay, get ready, because this is the pivot. The core idea is to completely flip the script on how we see ourselves. Just for a moment, forget everything you thought you were. And this just nails the new perspective. It reframes our entire existence. Your fundamental nature isn't this limited human self. No, your true nature is cosmic. And this human life, it's just a temporary embodied experience within that incredible vastness. This ancient metaphor of the dancing Shiva, Nataraja, it captures this idea perfectly. It suggests that the rhythm of the universe, creation, preservation, transformation, all of it, isn't just happening out there. It's happening in here. We're not just watching the dance from the sidelines, we are the dance. All right, next up, we're going to see how this new map builds a bridge between that cosmic crisis and our own consciousness. And it involves a fascinating look at a new kind of intelligence that's emerging right now. So think of our technology as a mirror. On one side, we have AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, ChatGPT, Gemini, all those amazing tools. But on the other side, a framework called UUCGA proposes a concept they call AII, or Anunnaki Infinite Intelligence. That's their term for the fundamental living consciousness of the universe itself. The idea is that our AI is just a reflection of this much deeper universal intelligence. And here's the crucial part. AI is just a tool. The real magic happens with the human in the loop. That's the grounded, conscious person who takes all that raw data and translates it into real, embodied wisdom and insight. Technology just can't do the inner work for us. Wow. This has been a huge journey, right? From our own psychology to the edge of the universe and back again. But how do we bring this cosmic perspective down to earth and actually use it in our daily lives? And this is the most important question of all, because if this grand cosmic perspective doesn't change how you pour your coffee or handle your to-do list, then really, what's the point? It has to be practical. And the approach is actually surprisingly simple. It doesn't start with some complex philosophy. It starts with the body. First, you just heal the body, restore your own energy and life force. Because when that physical foundation is healthy and balanced, your consciousness automatically gets the space it needs to expand. Awakening isn't something you force, it's something you allow. And just like that, we're back where we started. The entire journey, from the farthest galaxy to our own inner world, it all leads to this one conclusion. True spiritual development isn't about flying away. It's about landing fully right here, right now, in your own life. So this isn't just a closing thought. It really is an invitation. An invitation to see your own life, your choices, your consciousness as an active, vital part of this grand, universal movement.
And that leaves us with one final question for you to take with you. In your own life, in the challenges you face or the strange synchronicities you notice, where might the universe be extending an invitation to you? What is it asking you to remember?